I always thought our relationship had a flair for the dramatic, but nothing prepared me for the day I walked into our therapist's office to find my wife and the therapist locked in a heated embrace. It was like walking onto the set of a soap opera, where the plot twists faster than the actors can react. My mind spun as I tried to piece together how the woman I loved, whom I thought was trying to mend our fractured marriage, could betray my trust in such a blatant manner. All those late-night therapy sessions she insisted on, the ones I never questioned because I thought they were helping us, suddenly took on a new, sinister light. The room was thick with the scent of betrayal, and I felt like an outsider in my own life. My wife stumbled over empty excuses, her words barely audible over the roaring in my ears. The therapist, a man I had once entrusted with the most vulnerable parts of my soul, had a look of practiced calm, as if he had rehearsed this very scenario. I wanted to scream, to lash out, but there was a part of me that was paralyzed by the sheer audacity of it all. How long had this been going on? How many of our sessions had been nothing more than a charade? In a moment of clarity, I realized that their affair was more than just a betrayal, it was a deliberate act of manipulation. The therapist had access to every intimate detail of our marriage, using my confessions and struggles as ammunition to seduce my wife. It was a violation that ran deeper than infidelity, it was a theft of our reality. I couldn't decide who I was more furious with, my wife for her deceit or the therapist for his exploitation of our trust. It felt like I was drowning, each revelation pulling me further under. But then, just when I thought I couldn't take any more, my wife dropped a bombshell that knocked the wind out of me. She was pregnant, and she didn't know who the father was. In that instant, the tangled web of love, betrayal, and deceit came crashing down, leaving me with one haunting question: could I forgive the unforgivable and rebuild from the ruins? Or was this the final act in a drama that had long since spiraled out of control? As I stood there, grappling with the weight of it all, I realized that the greatest betrayal was not theirs, but my own, failing to see the signs that had been there all along.